go. Moving against Fabi. Alright, seems to be Brazil here. We're thinking of Espiritu Santo because of mountains or hills, just hills actually, but 75 is Bahia, so I'm not sure if it's around here. 75 should be Bahia. This here area code 475 BA052. BA052, somewhere in Bahia. See if our opponent will be able to locate this somewhere in between us. BA052 is actually right there, Santa Preta, so opponent is closer, but actually not by. Okay, we got Shimoda Way. Shimoda. I thought we had the area code, but we didn't. It's actually Japan. I didn't recognize it to be Japan at first. I actually do not know the ball plates. Whatever ball plates we're seeing. Okay, I'm thinking like it's Nagoya, because it might be Kansai, because we couldn't quite figure out. The sun is north though, so it's a little weird for Kansai, to be honest with you. I don't know why I went Saka on this. See, Izu City. Izu, where's Izu supposed to be? Izu City with 136, road 136. Let's see where it's supposed to be. Wow, it's actually near Shizuoka. There's Shimoda. Where's Izu? There's Ito and Izu. Okay. So we do gain the multi. We have a truck here. Is it Namibia? It might be Namibia. It's driving left. So it might be. Okay. Let's see the sun. Sun is to the north. So it's probably gotta choose somewhere here. Let's see. It's still Namibia. I do think it's Namibia. Oh, we have the same. Okay. Same idea between us. Okay, same idea. That's good for 1,000 point damage, which is good for us. Moving on to round number 4. Round number 4 should be in Europe. Should be in Europe. I mean, okay, Avendre. It's Belgium. Okay, so we got town names here. But okay, for Villard and Bellefontaine. Okay, 89879. Probably it's too small, right, to see. Hilton. 3-letter. Okay, that's gonna be difficult to scan for, you know. And 900s are here. 879 should be somewhere here. 87. Okay. 7. Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere here probably. Hilton. Okay, we just guess in this bucket of Belgium. It's gonna be difficult. Let's see if opponent has found anything. Okay, 7-9. There we go. I think they have basically 5k dislocation, and that is nice. Wait, 5k by our opponent there. Finding the exact road. Not much damage, but great pain point within 4 meters. So let's see. Seems to be Indonesia here. Or somewhere in Indo. Probably not Java because of the lack of tile roofs. No tile roofs everywhere. So we just keep on moving until hopefully we stumble across a sign that we would recognize. So if our opponent would recognize something, it will be bad. Okay, so I am checkpointing here because I'm not sure if how near we are to a main road. Doesn't look like a main road after all. Puyubungan. TLL. Sipolu. I have no idea, bro. Murid Balo, Sipolo Polo. I do not know. Oops, can we? Panyabungan. I have no idea. Panyabungan, somewhere in Indo. So just zoom in Indo now, and we have made it to the main road. So that's nice. So we got huge mountain range. Okay, let's try to Panyabungan HP Sipolo Polo. Panyabungan. Panyabungan. I do not recognize any of these place names. Okay, Kantor Bupati. Okay, Bukitinggi is right here. Bukitinggi. Okay. Bukitinggi. We recognize that. But other than that, it should be a difficult scan. Sipolo Polo. Opponent is in Medan currently. Is looking towards Aceh. Okay, it's actually North Suma. But we inflict damage towards opponent because we are a little bit closer. Round number 6 should be. Oh no. Just where is this? Rubicon. Walvis Day. Aldrich and Flamingo. Aldrich and Flamingo. Aldrich and Flamingo. Hetis. Aldrich and Flamingo. It's fairly difficult to scan for. Well, that's just a vehicle, you know, so probably is difficult. Somewhere in the fact that we have already placed a block makes things difficult because of how slow the movement is. That obviously is bad. Okay, harder and average. Montessori. Pineta. Pineta. Walvis. I don't know. Oh, it's Squawk of Moon. That's nice. Okay. Pineta, yeah. We damage by opponent and deals a multi as well. So this is gonna be a little bit difficult. This is Iceland. Sorry, this is Norway. So we're just guessing north of Bergen here because I couldn't guess Norway. I'm so bad in Norway, you know. Okay, 564 is actually the road, and I'm actually quite liking where we are with the 564 road number. Actually like where we are. That's nice. It's north of Bergen, so we inflict 28 points of damage in fact to our opponent. Moving to round number 8. Should be okay. Round number 8 should be in Italy. Right here. Pretty green, pretty mountainous it seems. So I probably like northern Italy here. Yeah, I like our northern Italy guess. Could be way central too, we don't know. But get some hills. Okay, as Empoli. There is Toyano. Empoli. I feel like I've heard of Empoli before. Oh, right in the middle. Outside of Florence. We are fortunate that we are still nearer than our opponent is. On number 9. be on a bend. Okay, Netherlands. So I think we just block Netherlands here, in the middle of Netherlands. Small country, potentially small points at stake. Yep. Let's go to Netherlands, and it's outside Groningen, so that's 150 points of damage our way. So that's dangerous. Round number 10 should be. Where is this? Actually, don't know. Inside the parking area, which is Sarajevo 89. It's just Sarajevo. Okay, we're heading northwest. Igman, the city is called Hadisi. Igman and Hadisi. You got Igman something. Igman. Beach. There's Hadisi. Okay. There's Hadisi and right. Surely there. This will probably be, yeah, potentially that's where we are. I think, is it our first 5K in Bosnia? It might be. Let's see. Oh, okay. Nice 5K by both of us. Easy. Cool. First 5K ever in Bosnia. Is it? I think we had I'm not sure if we had a 5K in Bosnia before. So that's good. That's one for the books. Somewhere in Indo. I'm thinking of Bali, but I'm not 100% certain now. Okay, it's probably checkpoint here. Probably also a good point to checkpoint. Banten, Kabupaten Pendegalan, Penggelaran, Sindang Laya. Sindang Laya. Somewhere there. Could be. Who knows? Let's see. Wanted to also find Banten, presumably. Pendegalan. You have hedged in towards Bogor. And it's so far in the west. Didn't quite realize that. Inflict nice damage to our opponent. So we gain 4.5x multiplier in a difficult Brazil round here. Yeah, should be difficult. I mean, is it Brazil, right? Oh, I'm not even sure. No, it's not. It's gonna be difficult. I'm not gonna guess here. It could be Brazil, but Fabrica what? Agro Amazonia. Oops. So heading northwest, we have Patos de Minas, Patrocinio, and Ibiya. So we got Ibiya. Okay, we got Ibiya to the north. Bienvenidos Ibiya. Okay, heading northeast. 34. Oh, nice guys. Okay. Ibiya. Actually, Minas is right there. Oh, it's Ibiya. We have found Ibiya. Nice. Oh, nice bit of damage there. We have found Ibiya. That's not game, but thankfully we saw Patos de Minas and we saw, okay, Mosaic Hole. kilometers per hour. I think it's BC. Okay, we got this area. This area which is not helpful at all. So it's probably we start and go towards the west. Okay, concrete barriers are very common in BC, of course. Lakeside. Okay, lakeside towards north. In fact, so should be in the lake, beside the lake. So, but we are not seeing any signs, so that should complicate things. Well, we just have, you know, north-south lake. Quite difficult to pinpoint maybe, so we just guess somewhere in BC. That is difficult to see. If our opponent is able, basically the same location here. It's actually Vancouver Island. The opponent deals 126 points of damage, but we have 5x multiplier. Let's go. Round number 14. Here in the Philippines, heading west. Heading west. Aggie store. Okay, we hit the Poblacion here. Heading west. Maluco. Barangay Manalo Fourteenth, Maluco. Manalo Fourteenth. Okay, Maluco is here. Okay. Is it the 5K? We're not sure. I'm not sure. Shall we 5K? Yes! 5K for the win! In Manalo Fourteenth, in Maluco. Yes! 60 kilometers out in Manalo Fourteenth, but that is within the 5K. So that I believe that's a third 5K in Manalo Fourteenth ever. Heart beating fast. Thankfully, we scored the 5K in Manalo Fourteenth yet again. Let's go! That felt nice. That really felt nice. Let's just watch the game summary. Okay. This was in Bahia. Okay, let's see it again. Bahia, very dry, kinda hilly. Interesting post you see here. You have supports, very thin posts you see here. Round number 2, we were confused with these pole plates. Were not familiar to us. This was actually in what prefecture is this? Shizuoka prefecture. We entirely missed that by going Osaka. Round number 3, decent region guess by both of us, though not precise. Okay, see some palms here. Very sandy, as you can see. It's actually west of Grootfontein, east rather of Grootfontein. Round number 4, opponent basically 5K this one. Yes, in Tintingi, nice 5K by our opponent. In Tintingi, he got nice what do you call it? Nice road numbers. He was able to pinpoint in this location, and that's nice using that road angle. Cool 5K by our opponent. Round number 5, he just saw a sign to Butikingi and just swung it without realizing it was actually North Sumatra. So without few hundred points of damage to opponent because of that, and opponent found the town Swakopmund. Okay, with the sub-district of Vineta probably. There's go Aldrich and Flamingo. Cool. In Swakopmund, what region is this? Walvis Bay. Yep, Erongo region. Fact. Okay, cool. And then round number 7 was in Norway. Thankfully, we were a little bit near, so there are 28 points of damage. This was in the vicinity of Bergen. Okay. Of course, Norway is our second toughest country. Difficult for us to reach and guess. And this was in Firenze, west of Firenze, near Empoli. Cool. Okay, got some hills. We thought it might be north. Opponent thought it was towards Rome. In the end, we were a little bit nearer. Just in the Netherlands, very flat, you see. Round number 10. This was our first 5K in Bosnia, if not mistaken. Okay, that's nice. So let's see if we had a 5K in Bosnia before. I don't think we have, so nice. This is our first pinpoint in Bosnia. I almost found the parking lot here. Okay. Right, cool. That road angle, that grid kind of fits, but we were just 33 meters away. That's cool. Round number 11 was in Banten. Okay, opponent probably hedging in West Java with this. Okay, not really. Okay, you got a lot of tire roofs upon looking towards the south. Round number 12 was in Ibiza. Thankfully, we found the town very last second, so we will also watch round number 12 later on. Okay, you got some sugar cane, if I'm not mistaken, but it was in Minas Gerais. Round number 13 was actually in Vancouver Island. Both of us guessed east of Kamloops, but it was actually Vancouver Island with the Snow Mountains. That's cool to know. That's good to know. Finally, in Manalo, Fourteenth. Thankfully, it was within the limits of a 5K. It was in Barangay. Oh, hello there. It was in Barangay Maluco, if not mistaken. Maluco. It's actually Cyrus. We have actually reached Sayra Highway upon moving. Okay, this was the correct location of the 5K. Okay. Okay, so we thought they have the off-road here, which is not mapped, so we thought we might be there. Thankfully, still within the limits of 5K, 16 meters off in Maluco, Manalo, Fourteenth. So this should be our third 5K in Manalo, Fourteenth. So we can search here, Manalo, Fourteenth. So we have, oh, it's not working. It's clear, and just select Manolo, Fourteenth, select one, and yeah, it's not showing. Anyway, Manolo, Fourteenth. Okay, we had 2 5Ks in Manalo, Fourteenth before, so this will be a third one, and it's nice that it's a 5K for the win. Opponent going Mindanao, great region guess, but we had a 5x multiplier at this point, so you know, we were able to seal the victory here. Okay, that's nice. In Manolo, Barangay Maluco, Manolo, Fourteenth, in Bukidnon. Let's go, boys, let's go. Right, let's first watch our opponent's round number, round number 4. Let's watch our opponents. Round number 4. Okay, took them just 77 seconds. That's cool. Relatively fast 5K. Let's see. So nice 5K there by our opponent. So let's probably check the Brazil round or the Bosnia round. Okay, let's check our Bosnia round using our perspective. I believe we were a little bit faster. I think it took a minute. So it's really, I think the majority of the time we took was navigating this parking lot. Oh, thankfully we immediately got to the to this, what do you call this, the bridge. It's signed to Sarajevo, so we figured it might be near Sarajevo, or it's actually in Bosnia. Signs to Igman and Hadisi, if not mistaken, Hadsizi. So we zoomed into Sarajevo quite immediately, but we haven't found Hadsizi yet. Where was it? I think it took some time before we could scan for that. We have also road to Igman. Yep, Igman and Hadsizi. Sorry if I keep on mispronouncing. Hadsizi. Okay, there you go. Zoom into Sarajevo. Where was Igman? I didn't see Igman, but there was Hadsizi. On the back to point of spawn, it was like a parking lot, so we figured we might be there, and lo and behold, 33 meters away. That is cool, and that is nice. First 5K in Bosnia at CC. This is in the subdivision of, what's this? Starting with label FW, Federation of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Okay, cool. What's that? Republika Srpska. No, maybe. Right. But let's see on what is the subdivision name here. Federation of Bosnia. Okay, cool. Okay. And we did manage to find the town. Later on in Brazil, we were able to search for the area codes here. It says 34, so we figure out it might be in Minas Gerais. Why did we block Sao Paulo first? It's bad. It's Minas Gerais. Then we saw Patos Minas on a sign earlier, so I was looking for Ibia. It was Ibia. Finally, in the very last seconds, we found Ibia, thankfully. Alright, and we added 4.5 kilometers away, so that's nice. Finally, round number 14. Took a long time, but thankfully we got to Barangay Malupo. It was actually side highway. We didn't quite realize we were moving. Oh, we were moving towards the south actually. Did we move elsewhere? I mean south. Either we continued. Oh, thankfully we moved south because there was the sign. Okay, we got Maluco, Barangay Maluco right there. Actually, we barely reach. Okay, Manalo Fourteenth. We know where Manalo Fourteenth is supposed to be. Zoomed into Mindanao. Okay, there's Manalo Fourteenth. Trying to find Maluco. Okay, there was Maluco. We found it around the 40th second mark, but the grids or the road angles don't quite make sense. There was Maluco. Okay. Okay, it's like a smaller barangay. Right. Okay, that quite fits. Okay, there's this Maluco has its own public market, so that's amazing. That's cool. Right. We actually went down south. Figure out we might be there, but we're actually on this other side. But probably it's the school, right? Okay. There you go. The covered court, the barangay hall. There was St. Joseph Roman Catholic Church. That is cool. In Maluco, in Manalo Fourteenth, that's always nice. That's nice to see. Okay, that's cool. So let's see. Check it around town. There's the church and probably the market in the barangay hall is what we've seen right here. Actually, we didn't see this. We probably seen older coverage. Okay, but we move here. It's actually newer coverage. And is there like sign to Manalo Fourteenth here? Oh, it says Manalo Fourteenth. Okay, that is cool. That is nice, and we were able to win in a Manalo Fourteenth round. Let's go. 33 kilometers away. So that is cool. Let's go.